I know I'm grateful to be alive, obviously. And there's that snap moment where you realize, holy shit, has everything that I have worked for and everything that I love to do, has it forever changed? I'm not ready to retire. I don't want to quit. I don't want to change careers. And I started to feel myself getting really angry and a little bit, I don't know, it's dark. It's a despair when something that you really, really love, and most of you can probably relate to this in numerous ways, not just your mental health or your physical health or human life that has been removed from yours. You go through a darkness.
Well, this week, with everything that's going on, that happened last week, that assassination attempt, the RNC, the VP pick, and many other things that are going on, sometimes certain stories fall through the cracks. Some are important, some are not, some, are interesting details that are going on. And we do have a couple this week that some of it might pick your brain, and others are some tragic stories, including this particular one. If you're familiar with the adult porn star Brandy Love, there's a lot of people out there that do love her content. She does have, I believe she has OnlyFans also. She's on a couple of websites out there. It seems like she was vacationing out in Greece, and there was some sort of accident to that nature.
Okay. Like I said, that's going to happen a lot. Many of you may be aware that I headed out to Greece the very beginning of the month. And you may be aware that that was because I was looking for some real estate investment potential. I'm seriously, genuinely, Chris and I are considering moving here at some point. But in the meantime, looking for a place where we can call home base and kind of venture out and check out Greece. This trip started off, as every trip to Greece has, with undeniable beauty. Oh my God, the people, the food, just brilliant. And mentally completely clear, total clarity as to what I was doing here and what I was going to get done. Well, all of it ended here, in a hospital room in Greece. I was in, on Friday, this past Friday, I was in a horrific boating accident that it took about 4 hours of surgery to get me stitched back up. And there's quite a journey. I was 5 hours away from a hospital that could actually take care of what happened to me. So there was quite a story between where the injury happened and where I'm sitting right now. And I will share that with you at a different time. But look, there is always light at the end of the tunnel, and first and foremost, I'm alive. I'm gonna live. I may not ever be 100% the same, and I'm not gonna be specific whether that's physical or mental, but I'm alive. And at the end of the day, that's the bad news. Let's talk about some of the good news. Well, the hospital systems in the Northern Ionian Sea are, for lack of better words, they're lacking. They are not what they should be. I can tell you that Athens in particular has world-class hospitals, world-class doctors, and staffing. I have been absolutely blown away with the cleanliness, the technique, the... I don't know what I thought, because, unfortunately, Americans have a propensity to think that we do everything better. But I have to tell you, I am truly, truly impressed with what this particular hospital has been able to do for me. And I've been here 8 days. I'll be here 11 before I finally get home. And it's been a really unbelievable experience. I have had plenty of time to introspect and be alone with myself. And it was about day 3. It was about day 3, evening of day 3, maybe morning of day 4, when my first change that I was cognizant for, bandage, was replaced. I lost my shit. I know I'm grateful to be alive, obviously. And there's that snap moment where you realize, holy shit, has everything that I have worked for and everything that I love to do, has it forever changed? I'm not ready to retire. I don't want to quit. I don't want to change careers. And I started to feel myself getting really angry and a little bit, I don't know, it's dark. It's a despair when something that you really, really love, and most of you can probably relate to this in numerous ways, not just your mental health or your physical health or human life that has been removed from yours. You go through a darkness. And that was really hard, because I'm not one to give up. I am not one to give in, and especially when it's something I want. I'm stubborn as fuck. And to be fair, it didn't last as long as I thought it was going to. I'm sure I'll still have some dark days in the future where I'm frustrated because I can't do what I want to do. But that, within a few hours of hitting a depth that I knew I had to get out of really, really quickly.
I'm going to read this off of AVN News. Brandy Love injured in boating accident during Greece trip. AVN Hall of Fame performer and Vixen Media Group contact star Brandy Love suffered a horrific boating accident last week while visiting Greece on a business trip. In a pinned video on our social media channel, Love explains that while she was enjoying the boat ride, things took a dark turn, leaving her stranded for 5 hours away from help. In the video, Love discloses that she has already undergone 4 hours of surgery and will be flying home. This was past Wednesday that this happened. She also promises that she will be going on live on cam at this was last Thursday at 9 p.m. to answer all questions regarding the incident. The 20-year industry veteran is asking fans to stick with her through this difficult and scary time, promising to reward those who do and assure them that she is not done and not retiring. While the popular MILF performer will be unavailable to shoot her standard fare until 2025, she has no intention of letting that slow her down. I will not be gone for 5 months. I have a plan, Love asserts in the video. For those of you who are willing to stick by me, you'll be greatly rewarded. She goes on to explain that since she will be in bed healing, she has come up with several ways to continue to interact with fans, including doing one-on-one Skype sessions, counseling potential new porn stars, career counseling, and more. She details how, unlike a fan program, this would be her coaching interest individuals on how to get into the business. And for the lucky few top students, hiring them to work for and with her in 2025. She even offers to help them work with other industry professionals if perform well for her. She also lets fans know that she'll be available much more often now and encourage them to support her through all of her platforms. She's doubling all her time purchase on custom, which she is limiting to $50 a month, and offering new ways to connect and get even more intimate with her. She says, "You got me in bed for the next couple of months. What are you going to do with me?" she asks viewers. Obviously, you could get her on OnlyFans.com. There's another one where you can get raffle ticket, meetbrandy.com, and a couple other sites that she has. But nevertheless, here you have an accident. I mean, we're not going to go through what she went through. I think that is private to her. I mean, if you want to look on it, it's on X where she explains it on there. But in a way, I'm glad that she's not letting that hamper her, because basically anyone, and this, you've heard, like, for example, Jeremy Renner, who had that major snowmobile accident, hasn't stopped him. He's still trying to get back into the action. Things like this, you should never, if you're in the industry, you should, or even not in the industry, if you have an accident, do not let that hamper her. I had an accident myself. I blew a meniscus tear, and to this day, I'm still trying to get myself back totally on my feet, because other health issues had occurred. But I'm still in it. It took me a while just to get back into a good walking stance. And still, I do have some issues walking around, but I'm not, it's not going to stop me. As you can see, I'm still doing YouTube videos, content creation, editing, many things that I'm doing to keep me going. And that's what she's doing. She's trying to keep going to the situation. She's been around for quite some time. She has a long, extensive amount of videos that are out there that are still very popular, still being viewed by millions of fans out there. And see, this is the thing. People criticize the porn industry for what it is. They're basically, oh, it's evil. It's an entertainment. It is a form of entertainment. Sometimes it's an art form as well. There are, people say, oh no, there no, yeah, sure there is. There is. It has been for many years. I mean, if you go back to the time when, porn houses were being raided because of the way things were going on there until about the 70s, you had situations where, for example, in the gay community, they had to release their films sort of in a art house way. And some of them were shot in a certain ways that you could deem them art house. That's why in some occasions you're going to get some of these films out there. Some of them are rated R, NC-17, or in case that goes into the X rating situation. So prayers to Brandy Love. Hopefully she gets well soon. She'll be back on the circuit, as they say. Back doing content videos, the new videos, where basically she's always done very well with those particular type of videos on there. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts about this. Don't forget to hit that like, share this video, and hopefully today's the day I've earned your subscription. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Bye-bye now.
Thanks for watching, commenting, and sharing this video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, as this helps the reach of this channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have the ability to help support this channel, as new internet laws around the world will diminish our reach and affect our sponsors. If you choose to help, there are two ways, listed in the description below. The first link will lead you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will lead you to our gear shop, where you can buy shirts, mugs, and other gear. Discounts will be listed on the site. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.